Alright. Let's get started. Yeah, I mean I've played the original for quite some time, so oh. Let's get going.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
And now I need to pop in myself. Now I might have to remake my original character, which was Cat. I think she was the. So you ask, yeah, it's always a bit tall. Yeah. Cat eye usually have it as a blue, various different colours of blue. Can't go for him corner this time around. I'm sure I've seen that take pic before. And that looks like an old PS1 game logo. I don't know where that comes from anyway. That's the Minado if it should add an add back. That's the I've got some good news is if I don't like it, I can always redo it later. Now, time to play with some voices.
Shall we? They never stood a chance. Huh? Hey! Here we go. Shall we?
I hate losing my balance.
We sure owned them. Hello? Hello?
I've lost my balance.
Hey, hey, Fiona.
Just tell me what to do.
And it's still no.
Shall we then?
Yeah. Most of these are we're taking characters. That's what we see most of the time. Although that potion is going to look great when we actually get there. Yeah. Let's wake you up. And yeah, wake up is the right thing in this case.
Attention, external access confirmed.
Indeed.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
And no.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
And we're about to get started. And yeah. Quite literally just me and the Series 7. Got a knife and a rifle. And
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld.
sneaky.
Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
And here we go.
I'm gonna go all out.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for it! Slide!
Look at this sitting duck.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
When I hit hard.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
I'll talk about so much you did if you just worked on the 2 minutes ago. And I think we just got some gear. Yeah, that sounds pretty weird, but We'll probably better on the
Smashes the world!
Now, it's my turn! Nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard. Oopsie daisy! Fire away! Sky's the limit with me. Let's get on with it.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Look
for
at
me.
this sitting duck.
Shadow strike.
Are you kidding? Who built this
I'll
column?
topple
Shoot it!
Scream
There,
it.
we've got a way to go.
We got him. Let's move.
we've got some way to go. Because we are effectively on the... I don't want to get the sun yet. I do it when we have a longer battle.
I'm gonna go all out.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Yes, I can stagger them. Oopsie daisy! Fire
Target
away.
in sight.
Hang in there, we've got a way to go.
Nice work.
Open fire! Now!
Target in sight.
Ah, I can't move.
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard.
Scream edge. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Can't do it.
Slide.
We've got a way to go.
Nice work.
And that's a bit of a detail. How much we're coming around a unit now. And I wish this screen would clear up.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
And this is where you really want to go. And you guys like it?
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
Indeed.
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
So, and welcome to it. Yeah. Suddenly we can't, and we can't borrow the warthog. And yeah, now I call it warthog. I mean, look at it. Gun on the back, two sheets in the front, and futuristic. All it is short of is the Mexican radio station. Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Look at this sitting duck.
Splinter!
That one was a beauty. Don't let up.
Move in and do some damage!
When I hit hard. The sky's the limit with me.
Nice.
Open fire! Now!
Target in sight!
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
I'm feeling pretty good. Are you kidding? It's not as hard. Shoot it!
Scream
When I
out!
hit. Hang in there. We've got a way to go.
Nice work.
Yeah. As I said, we could as I said, it's a relatively easy route.
Wouldn't have to be like this. Open fire! Target in sight! Nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer!
Upper hand! Enemy destroyed. Move in and... Nice work.
We've got another bit art. Yeah. Bring out the arts so we can do. Bit further on. Now we've lost a vehicle. Is that immovable Gonzalez over there? Oh wait, we do not want to fight it. If you need it, isn't immovable Gonzalez. And yes, if you want to bring what immovable Gonzalez is. Like a character within a regular on the Xenoblade game for Angler in the first area. And he's often end game level. But if you can get yourself to position early enough, you can take him down there. But I'm not there yet. I'm sorry. Now,
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
and for a fight.
Rexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready? Didn't have to be like this. Shadow strike!
Smashes the world!
Now, my turn!
Slit edge!
Sliding! Flinger!
Assault hammer! Oopsie daisy! Fire away!
Ah,
Shadow strike! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Chrome armor! Slit edge! This is really
I
bad!
should heal up first.
Heal me!
Shadow Strike! They're tough. Patch me up!
I don't know if anyone else can.
Early bird! Slide and sling 'em!
Ooh, everyone's really. Not the way I would do that one.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
And yeah.
Thanks.
Time to climb these stairs. Right. Well, but we're going to step into some put here. But now we are.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Nice.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director
As
General?
part of my
Since
initiative
when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
New LA.
There you are.
Hey!
Indeed.
Wow, let's see.
Yeah, do you worry about then?
Hey,
Yep. I think someone's going to pop around here. Oof.
Damn it! Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
And we now got the ability to change out team members. We can now set any character we pick as a controlled member. So if I want to play as Lynn, I can do. And cat.
Hey, listen!
Crap.
Yeah, we have to do this go
Yep.
the old-fashioned way eventually.
see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Indeed, one
Speaking
day at a
of
time.
which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Duck and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Oh dear.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet. Yes.
Sky's the limit.
Am I right?
Hey!
Alright, and... well, we know we're going to be coming here later. Welcome to Blade Barracks.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our